We're back.
Everyone's just rocking out.
Just now. You know what? This feels very much like being at home with my children, where I am left out of a bit. No one told me. Extremely good.
I mean, when you podcast with the same two dudes for like 3 years straight, eventually your head movements just align with one another, you know, whether you intend to or not.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. You'll get skibbity. You'll
Fuck off!
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Yeah,
Speaking of being, I'm supposed to have a break from this, Vinny, while my child is at school learning, where she's not telling me I'm cringe and I'm skibbity toilet.
You'll be cringe. You'll be skibbity.
Not just skibbity toilet, poopy skibbity toilet. The worst kind of skibbity toilet.
Okay, thanks, Kato. I'm glad that you heard it clearly enough last night that my 4-year-old, yes. Now, the funny part is, she would normally be told skibbity toilet is fine. Poopy skibbity toilet is, ironically, potty talk, because she has a habit of when she wants to push our buttons, she would say like, "Oh, poopy," insert poopy onto anything else. So weirdly enough, skibbity toilet would be totally acceptable. That's fine. You're just trying to mess with me. Poopy skibbity toilet, you're doing potty talk. We talked about this. Be careful. Wow, welcome. We're back for another pre-holidays Volgarr the Viking crossover.
Okay, we're back.
The G-Men came for him.
Yeah.
You froze for a second there, my brother.
Oh.
Welcome back, Patrick.
I got skibbity.
So you're back now.
I'm back. We played through Volgarr the Viking 1. We're working our way through Volgarr the Viking 2. I think currently I am ahead of Brad, but probably the best way to find that out is just to get back into it.
Let's do it.
I'm on 3-1, it looks like.
Oh.
I do agree that's the best way.
I'm at 4-2.
God damn it. All right. Off we go then.
But look, in some ways we're all winners because we made it through the water stage.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not sure Brad was. I was a little worried for a little bit there. That was just going to be the end of the whole series. It was like Brad is not going to make it through this water.
It was looking dicey. Oh, I don't remember which way to go here.
How do I block again? Block is automatic. Block is automatic. Okay.
That's what happens when you don't do these every week.
No, I will. And I remain committed to I've opened this game several times with Kato to make sure it all looks right with my new setup, but I didn't touch the controls. You know, I could have.
Oh, you were cheating.
And then in what way does that count? Like,
that's right.
That doesn't count as playing the game. You haven't touched it.
That's practicing. That's like me when I exercise. I looked at the stuff. I thought about it.
Yeah. I envisioned an exercise bike for a second.
Totally. That counts as exercising.
And then instead I bought some Mortal Kombat figures.
What'd you get?
Yeah, like, come on, don't leave us hanging.
What? No, I don't know.
What'd you
I
get?
bought some Mortal Kombat figures.
Which one? Which
they were
one
on
would
sale.
You buy?
I don't know. It's those Storm Collectibles ones. They were on sale somewhere. So I was just like, cool, I want a giant Kintaro. Fuck yeah. It's a really fucking big Kintaro, let me tell you.
How big? I like a collectible.
Look at the size of this fucking Kintaro, man.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
That is big.
God damn.
He's tall.
That's pretty. Yeah, he's tall. No Goro?
He's got severed arms and shit, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, nice. Just post ripping someone of them from him.
Yeah. I believe it's a Sub-Zero of some fashion.
One of those.
Yeah, they have a few.
Oh, your life is a mystery.
Is there a Sub-Zero song that you're singing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God. What, Vinny? Really?
What? No, you can go ahead. Tease the old man. It's okay.
Was that?
With your heart so
no,
cold.
I'm gonna. Is that the Immortals? Right? That was the group that did the
Yes,
90s
that is the one that did the
soundtrack?
Mortal Kombat album.
Sounds right.
The Euro techno group.
I fucking loved that. That's up there with the Killer Instinct album for me, frankly.
The Goro song is maybe the most. No one told us anything about this franchise. We just went off the art that was sent to us, like song of all of them, and they're all kind of like that.
They are. It does feel like they just got like a PDF that's like, so Liu Kang is a warrior.
Yeah.
You can figure out the rest.
This is embarrassing. I don't remember how to get past this thing.
I remember Patrick doing these, and yeah.
I don't remember what you do here.
Can you break them? I don't even remember either.
Okay, that works.
There you go. Okay.
Nice.
I'm worried based on some of the reactions I'm seeing in chat that not enough people know about the Mortal Kombat album.
I'm glad I'm not alone there. This could be a thing that only exists in your guys' pocket universe. So,
No, they're the ones who did the Mortal Kombat theme from the movie, The Immortals.
Yeah,
like that song is on there, and then
that's them. If you know that, you
That's
know
them.
the Immortal.
but they did an entire album of Mortal Kombat songs.
All based on each individual character,
Yes.
about their backstories. There was a Kano one, right, as well? I think.
Yeah, there is a Kano one, there's a Sonya one, there's definitely a Scorpion one. Let me look it
How
up.
come this doesn't come up more in just casual conversation then?
Because it's fucking dog shit, Vinny.
We talk about dog shit all the time.
It's a garbage fucking album. And that's why it's great.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm going that far, Alex, but
Wow.
one man's garbage is another 7-year-old's treasure.
I mean, it's delightful garbage. It's enjoyable.
Is it on Spotify?
Oh, it's
Probably.
gotta be.
I have to imagine they would like every possible avenue to make money off that thing in 2024.
Can I get it on vinyl?
Now I kind of want to know, actually.
Oh man,
With the 3 records I own, that's just one of them being like, it's classic.
Okay. Here are the subtitles for all the Immortals Mortal Kombat songs. Johnny Cage, prepare yourself. Sure, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kano, use your might.
Okay. Not test. We've done testing
No.
it.
Just
It's
use
good.
it.
My mind is good.
Sub-Zero, Chinese Ninja Warrior. Very literal, but okay. Sure.
That's the one.
Okay.
Scorpion's got a
No.
good one too.
Yeah, Scorpion.
You bet that revenge, boy. You bet that revenge, boy. You bet that revenge.
Yeah.
Man.
That's basically it. The subtitle is Lost Soul
Wow,
Bent
nice.
on Revenge.
Lost Soul bent on. Bent on revenge. There you go.
Yeah. Liu Kang, Born in China.
That's what the song's
Again.
called?
Yes, Liu Kang, Born in China.
Not a lot of notes on that one.
No. The rest of them are not as funny, but Sonya, go, go, go. Okay.
Okay.
Raiden, Eternal Life. He is a god. That makes some sense. Goro, the Outworld Prince. But let me assure you, they don't know what Outworld is. They don't know what Goro is. They think he's an alien.
I mean, you know
Like,
that he's
might
not
as
an
well be-
alien?
Yeah, I think he might be an alien to our perspective, right? Like,
He's an extra-dimensional being to us. He is not an alien. I promise
up
you
with my
their definition of
lawyer.
alien is not the right one. It is not the one.
Come on.
I found plenty of vinyl packagings of the first 2 video game soundtracks. Not a single
Okay.
printing,
Not what I
pressing
want.
of the
Not what I
Immortals.
Interesting. Well, we've got to make that happen. Clearly.
Oh, we gotta get what's their faces. Who does the
Or like,
I am
physical
8-bit.
release?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
like
might be
I am
cool.
8-bit, maybe.
Man, I was doing so well.
Sorry, I kept talking about Mortal Kombat songs and it distracted you.
no, maybe that's what we needed. When you stopped is when it all fell apart.
I mean, I would just start playing them, but I don't want this stream taken down, so.
Yeah, like you said, every avenue.
Oh, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Oh, I guess the witches can follow you. Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Controller.
Well, not anymore.
No.
Need the batteries. All right, Brad.
Now's
You
your
get,
chance,
Now's your
Brad.
chance,
Brad, you get a
Get
couple
in there.
minutes.
Whoa.
This is your chance.
All right.
Got a battery break, non-sanctioned battery break here. It's highly, highly irregular.
Hey, look, you lose a stick in hockey, you got to keep playing.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, is
Time to
that
see
right?
some massive people.
Yes, you do. Until the next time out, you are able to get off the ice, you just keep playing.
What do you do?
Are you allowed
Huh?
to kick the puck?
Can you pick it up? I assume you can pick it up.
You can block the puck with your body. That's about it.
But you probably pick the stick off the ground. Like if you lost your stick, there's only so many places it can go, right?
Well, sometimes it breaks. You know, you lose it because it breaks.
Oh, like if it's snapped in half. I
Yeah.
see. Can you play with the
Like
broken
a battery
stick? Is
went
that
dead or
legal?
something. What's that?
Yeah. Can you play with
Playing
a
with a
broken
broken stick?
Or is that safety? Like, is that a safety concern?
It's also very hard to do that.
Yeah, okay.
No, Shifty Disco, you are not allowed to steal someone else's stick.
Would be interesting.
Look, hockey is anarchy. It's not that anarchy, though.
But what if every game started with just one fewer stick than you needed, and you are allowed to steal sticks?
Musical sticks.
somebody's
The one
somebody's
left. The one
always
left
with-
over.
Yeah, somebody's always without a stick, and you're constantly trying to just get the stick.
You know what? That's what they should do instead of the penalty box. Is that you still have the
Yes.
power play, but the person
Yes.
who committed the penalty has to be on the ice for that duration with no stick.
And no skates.
Okay, that's maybe asking a bit much.
It's a bigger penalty.
Yeah.
Also, they should make the puck ice colored, so nobody can see.
I think that's the opposite of what they want, Vinny.
Nope.
They, in fact, go to great lengths to try and make it so that you can see it.
Nope. They should do it like
No, they should do
multi-ball
nothing
ping.
you are saying, but let's keep going
Yeah.
with this. Sure.
The goalie should at any time be able to just throw out like five pucks. You know?
Multi-puck.
Multi-puck.
It's like Batman trying to distract Two-Face, just throwing all the coins out, and he's got to find the real one.
I'm here to make sports great, okay? I've heard about trouble.
Man.
I'm pretty supportive of the multi-puck theory, though. Maybe just like once
Yeah.
a season, not once a game.
Yeah.
Once a season, you can just have.
The goalie just the only one is the real one.
Yeah.
Only the real one counts if it gets in the net. The rest are fakies, and you just throw them out when somebody's coming in at you.
At least for the All-Star game, that is something you should totally do, because who cares?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it as a power up that you can use one time a season. So the further in you get, like, well, they've only got 3 games left in the season. Will this be the one?
Right. But just like very staid commentators being like, well, there it is. They've used a multi-puck. That's his one per season. So there it is. The Oilers have used their multi-puck. And wow, they look very confused out there. Well, a lot of people save the multi-puck for playoff games, but here in the first game of the season, that's an early use. That's
Yeah.
an early use. Oh, the ref is checking. Looks like there were 12 pucks on when you're only allowed to have 11. That's going to cost them. Now it's the penalty, no skates for 2 people.
Oh, my controller is disconnecting.
kidding?
I'm having all
It has
sorts
to
of
be
fun.
2. It has to be 2 people. The penalty has to be 2 people because one person is okay. Well, you just take the goalie skates off. That's easy.
That's
Yeah.
easy.
It's the second person that really becomes an issue.
And a liability. Just don't move. Just stop moving.
Bees.
Patrick, are you playing Volgarr on a Mac?
No, I am not.
Okay, just checking.
But my controller's really disconnecting, so I might have to hardwire it at some point. I thought it was a battery, but it's not.
How's it going, Brad?
Not well.
You fighting any spiders?
Nope.
Fighting after a fashion.
I screwed up the continue screen. I thought about asking which one I was supposed to pick so I could pick up from the checkpoint, and I didn't. And I picked wrong. So
So did you start? Oh, you lost all your checkpoints. You're back at the beginning.
I only had one, but I did lose it. I thought, well, surely if I want to continue that, I'll continue from where I left off.
Nope.
Incorrect. I wanted to say no.
Wait, so you're doing the quit out and just come back with one life thing?
No, I didn't do that. That's what I intended to do.
But that's what I mean. You are trying to do that. Because I couldn't remember what the rule was, or if we even have a rule.
No, we don't. You're allowed to.
Okay.
You're allowed to do what you want.
Okay.
Is where we ended up.
All right.
No rules. That's right.
No rules.
It's a very libertarian way of looking at it.
Just like hockey. No
So
rules.
the way that works is you're supposed to say no, right? Not continue and then load back in, right? That's how that works.
Yes. That's what I was
hearing
hearing last
yes.
time.
Yeah. It's been long enough that I forgot how the mechanic works.
So for some reason I'm not doing that this time. But anyway.
Tree took a second.
Yeah.
Asleep.
Yeah.
Good tree voice.
It's also my penguin voice.
Good penguin voice.
You gotta have
Listen.
you gotta workshop them.
I have a decent number, but sometimes you got to reuse them depending on the context.
You're getting close to being able to do all of Batman Returns on your own. Just a teleplay. You got your walk-in, you got your penguin.
Yeah, my Michelle Pfeiffer is a little lacking, unfortunately.
Let me hear a good meow.
Meow.
Nope. No notes. Nailed it.
All right, cool. Awesome. I'm going to start my one-man show of Batman Returns. Batman Returns like you've never seen before.
With multi-puck.
I'm sure Patrick doesn't remember at this point, but I do not know if there's a way to get this chest.
Do you have to go up and
Go
around?
around, but I
can't
can't remember. I'm gonna try hardwiring this controller. Give myself additional.
Uh-oh.
Of the three big Mortal Kombat sub-bosses, who is your favorite?
Probably
Goro,
Kintaro.
Kintaro, or Motaro?
Probably Kintaro.
Mine too.
Aw.
I mean, he's the only one that has a gimmick fatality attached to him, you know?
Yeah.
Like as somebody who lived in an arcade during the MK2 era, like once the patch, or not patch, but like once the board update came down that added the Kintaro morph fatality, it was it was some shit.
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive the fact that Kintaro's design is basically just what if we gave Goro racing stripes, but yeah, him having a fatality and being in the better game, I think helps.
Kintaro was 2, right? That was who you fought before
Yeah.
you fought Shao Kahn, right?
Yeah.
Such a thing as forfeiting.
No, not here.
Man,
That's not what Volgarr would do.
what is happening to me?
Okay, we all agree Motaro sucks, though, right?
I don't know. Oh, he's fine.
Motaro the
The centaur.
Oh.
3.
I didn't like fighting him. I didn't like looking at him. Nothing about him worked.
I don't have strong
I
Motaro.
still like 3 as much in general.
Yeah.
3 was kind of a letdown for me, relatively. 2.
You want to be striker?
Yeah.
What's at the top of your list?
No. Fucking cop.
Is that why? Oh yeah, even at that age, Brad was already radicalized.
I mean,
right.
he was like a spirit Halloween cop, but he was a cop.
Fair. God damn it, what the fuck? Honestly, with the dial-up combos, like, I felt like it kind of ruined the game.
Yeah, the combos were wild. It was fun to
Not
watch. Like, it was visually
Yeah.
very arresting, but there was something about kind of like the binary nature of Mortal Kombat 1 and
Yes.
2 that was more rock, paper, scissors-y.
Yep, totally.
That I'm with you on.
3 was just about catching people out so you could start a combo, and then there goes a third of their health, right? As long as you can remember the 9 buttons to hit in sequence, that's just like a third of the match over.
I came to the Game Awards a little late yesterday, which means, only 2 hours in. But did they actually announce that secret level Pac-Man as a game? Oh wow,
They sure did.
That is the hardest I laughed during that show by a lot, man. Holy shit.
Because it wasn't even
missed
tied to the secret level thing. Like they didn't say. I think it's just like a new entry in an old franchise.
Wait, what is secret level?
That's the Amazon.
That's that Amazon
short.
show.
Oh.
So the Amazon, they put out a trailer for the Pac-Man segment of that show.
Oh, so that was already known about?
Yeah,
Pac-Man stuff? Oh, okay.
the Pac. Well, we knew that's where that character is from,
I see.
ostensibly.
Okay, so I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I had never heard about that show, so it was completely new to me, and I almost fell off the couch laughing.
Yeah.
It was specifically because of the way the host presented it, where she was just like a new entry in a storied Namco Bandai franchise or whatever, and I was just like, well, okay, were we Dragon Ball thing or something? And then it's like this dark Pac-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
see, that's
goddamn funny.
It's even knowing it was still hilarious. Just with it wasn't like in concert with the secret level or anything. It felt like they had meant to release this first and then release the trailer, the secret level thing later, but it's bizarre. It's
Timing was a bit off. Yeah.
I mean, it's like if people haven't seen that trailer, it's a Metroidvania, except you have a little Pac-Man following you around everywhere, and there's like gigantic screen-filling Pac-Man attacks and stuff. It's so dumb.
The short is disturbing. It is a disturbing. I had watched it with my son saying, "Hey, oh yeah, this Pac-Man one. I watched this Warhammer one. I don't know if you'll be into that, but this Pac-Man one probably is fine." And then still hasn't slept.
It was not fine.
I put on the Pac-Man one with my oldest, and like within a minute, she's like, "I thought you said this was Pac-Man." I was like, "It was." She's like, "Can we turn this off?" And I'm like, "Fair." And we watched the Mega Man one instead.
Wait, you can watch the Mega Man one? Where's the Mega Man one?
It's not. I had
You had a screener, didn't you?
Vinny Caraval.
Are you on the Academy?
Wow.
Are you an Emmy voter now?
Did it have like text on it that said like, "Do not share this with the"?
No, but it says Patrick at Remap Radio, and my daughter kept asking, "Could you make your name go away?" And I was like, "No."
And do you know when that second season comes out, Mr. Inside Baseball?
I think it's not
Well,
that
they're
far
putting
off.
them all out weekly, or like two episode drops, maybe, something like that.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
And,
the
so the
first
Mega Man
patch is
Mega
up
Man
now.
one is very cool looking, but it ends right where it feels like it should begin. Like we got to the end, and my kid are like, "This seems awesome! Like I can't wait to see like the big fight that happens." And then there's just no big fight. It just ends.
The D&D
It's
one's a
very
little like that too. Warhammer one was pretty good though.
Did you? Is the Armored Core one? Is that one out? I haven't watched.
That is.
One.
I didn't
Yeah, I
watch.
believe
I
so.
didn't watch.
Oh
that one.
shit. Gotta go see if that's hit the sites.
Like the Mega Man one feels like a lot of these don't feel like they are interpretations of the world as much as they're just like short advertisements for games that don't exist. Like it's a little odd as an anthology.
Well, if the Pac-Man situation is anything to go by, we'll
Yeah.
see those games soon.
I mean, I thought Capcom at some point said we want to get back to Mega Man one of these days, but it seemed like they did not have any real momentum with that.
Yeah, Mega Man's a tricky. I don't know what they do with Mega Man these days.
That last one they made was good.
Was that 10?
That was 11.
11.
That was the first one they did that wasn't like the retro pixel art. That was like more of like a here's what a, modern sort of 2D art version of this would look like.
Capcom going off on the old franchises, so maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly, just
Fucking Okami,
give,
man.
The
maybe Mega Man's coming
PS1
back.
aesthetic is very popular now. Just give some developer like the Mega Man Legends for like license and like let them go wild. Trombone. Where is my trombone revival?
Trombone?
Trombone?
Is it not Bon?
Trombone? I guess you're right. Trombone.
It's two N's and an E, so I always said Bon.
Trombone or trombone, that sounds like a very different game.
Yes, it does. More ska on the soundtrack.
Trombone hero. Patrick, did you watch the Spelunky one?
I didn't. I've really only seen the Mega Man one.
It's called Secret Level. That's the name of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Amazon Prime. I've been waiting for them, but then there was only like 2 or 3 I was really interested when they popped on the first season. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. The Warhammer one, the Dungeons and Dragons one, and then that Pac-Man one. I didn't watch any of the other ones. They're pretty short, and I'm not sure they get where they're going. Kind of like you were saying, Patrick, maybe with the Mega Man one. Get where they're going with all of them. But they're visually fun.
Oh, fuck off. Thanks, Kato. Thanks, at least someone noticed what a shitty way to die that was.
It wasn't great. It's not really the way you want to go.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You were doing so well too. It was like, oh wow, you've got the blocks down. It's great.
I think I get. At least I think I get it now. But that was a miserable way to.
How's Brad
this,
doing?
man. Hot well.
Oh no.
Killing it. He's doing great.
Hate this fucking game.
I never found that. We'll be talking a lot, I'm sure, about the Game Awards next week on the podcast. But I have to go look up that Harrison Ford clip. Sounds like he was
In rare form.
joy to watch.
As soon as he came out, all I could think was like, okay, just please be more coherent than Pacino was.
And
So it's funny.
he
This
was.
came up. Yeah. Rob had a similar comment when Ford came out, but I think Ford these days. I'm not saying he isn't old and like that's going to start impacting his public appearances, but he brings as much energy to a situation to the degree that he cares about it. Like if he's on this Apple TV show called Shrinking, and it's the best acting, the most acting he's done in decades probably. And he's really good in it and like really energetic and fun, performative. So he has lost a step for sure, but I also think there was a degree of he didn't care to be there either. And if you miss Harrison Ford, the show Shrinking is awesome. Like I really recommend checking it out. He is great in it.
Is that the one where he's got Parkinson's or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can't believe it. Cannot fucking believe it.
All right, Kato, I died in the most embarrassing fashion to that enemy, but now I figured out its attack, so who could say if it was worth it or not? Which way should I go?
Wherever the mood strikes you.
Yeah, wherever you want to be. There you are.
Well, one of these ways must have a chest.
Alex, I had this thought. 'Cause, well, we had talked about this on a podcast or a Ramblecast about when we, how big a deal it was when like Green Day would get stuff about selling out, like when we were coming up, and like bands, selling out to this and that. When Snoop Dogg took the stage at the Game Awards and was like, we are just so far beyond that concept of.
Yeah, long
which
time
I'm
ago
not saying
that
is
thing
bad.
died.
Get paid, right? But like,
that
remember
said,
how
I do worry we have given Snoop Dogg too much power.
I mean, he was doing the Olympics earlier this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He is apparently directly responsible for a bunch of like the upcoming fucking Fortnite DLC where Justin Timberlake's In Time is somehow going to be in Fortnite.
All right.
Okay.
I had to laugh at Death Row Games. I had not heard that before.
Wait, is that real?
It's real.
Yes. He and his son
And it's
have a video game
spectacular.
studio now, and it's called Death Row Games.
Okay.
So how many games has he been in? 3? 2?
A lot.
More than that, I bet.
I guess I should say as. Yeah,
As
I
a
guess I should
person
make
and not just
distinction.
his music in the game.
Nah, I was gonna say as like original Snoop and not like postmodern Snoop.
Was postmodern Snoop always real Snoop? Is it just
could be.
an evolution of real Snoop? I mean, look, Ice Cube started making family films. Like, it's just...
Like I said, get paid.
Dr. Dre is a billionaire because he made headphones. Like, it's just fucking...
Yep.
Yeah.
There's-
Good point.
Whatever edge
tough-
those people
it's tough
once
out
had, long gone.
Sand it off and replace
Yeah.
with gemstones.
MC Ren may be the only one still keeping it real out there. I don't know. I haven't caught up with him recently, but... according to the Giant Bomb Wiki, no idea how accurate it is these days, there are at least 6 games that link to Snoop.
Okay.
Thank you, Gemst.
Are 2 of them Def Jams?
At least
Probably.
one of them is. He's the bad guy in 2,
Vendetta?
in Fight for New York.
Right for the one that we did. Yeah.
Yeah, he might have been a character in the first one. I don't remember. Okay, here we go. I've got the list. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I can easily imagine how that might have happened. DLC of some kind. Way of the Dog, the downloadable game for PS3 and Xbox Live Arcade. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Fuck, I don't know. Okay.
Wait, I don't remember that.
No idea. Def
He
Jam
was
Fight
in
for New York.
Tag 2?
Apparently. He was in True Crime Streets of LA, and he was also in a game called Fear and Respect, which I completely forgot ever existed.
Fear and Respect. Is that like that sounds like a bad open world game?
I think this was in that era of everybody trying to make something like a GTA, yes. He has a stage in Tekken. He is not a playable fighter in Tekken.
Okay.
That's really good.
The dog pound, I assume, is the stage. What else would you do? What else would you do?
I cannot believe this, man. I cannot get past this part.
Come on, get back on that rope.
Fuck
You got this.
Nope.
Oh, this part sucks, Brad. I know
Hate it so
100%
fucking
which
much.
spot you are. Yeah.
These fucking
That part's
bees.
Beads?
It's the
Bees.
yeah, the bees are what fuck you.
These fucking bleeds? These bleeds?
What? What the fuck is happening?
That's a no cannibal. The cannibal references are just too. There's a Cannonball Run outtake references.
Wow.
Boy, you know, it's been a while since I really perused those outtakes, Vinny, I gotta tell you.
These bleeds.
Yeah. Fear and Respect may have never actually came out, which is why maybe I don't actually remember it. So
Oh,
that fits.
well, that would make sense.
Why did I
Still
grab
counts
the
though,
rope?
because I think he was like the central character in that game.
This is why he's making a studio, so he can bring it back.
Fear and Respect finally going to come out on Death Row Games.
Well, it's like
Fuck this
that's what Ueda did with Last Guardian, right? Like leaves Sony,
Yeah.
starts his own studio, comes back, finishes it through.
Yeah, in that regard,
Gen
he's exactly
whatever.
like Ueda, Snoop Dogg.
Now that was a trailer. That game
Yeah.
was fantastic.
So excited for that one.
Very excited about it. Love that they showed it before they even had a title.
Yeah.
Well, it's but I had forgotten when we were watching. I looked it up. Like they announced their partnership with Epic
A while
4 years
ago, I think.
the end of
Yeah.
March, like the beginning of like lockdowns and stuff like that. So, I mean, obviously games take a long time to make these days, but that game, at least that partnership was announced a long time ago.
We've got a man down.
I think we might have broken Brad.
Damn it.
It may have finally
Oh my
happened.
god. Like, this game is just fucking sadistic in a way that the first one is not.
You chose this. I just like to point that out every once in a while.
It chose us.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
There was also more Elden Ring DLC.
Oh,
It's
a
not
standalone.
DLC.
Oh, it's standalone. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought-
Standalone multiplayer.
They made
thing.
Elden Ring into Fortnite.
Oh, great.
Did they?
Fantastic.
I'm really unclear, like, what it is exactly.
It is a so there is a Fortnite element to it in the sense that there is a wave that closes. You get 15 minutes to go out with a group of 3 people to
Oh, weird.
go find weapons and upgrades, and then you go to fight a boss. And you do that for 3-day night cycles, and then there's sort of like a major boss at the end of that. And there's like pre-made characters as opposed to creating your own character. And that's kind of the gist of it.
Is it just the 4 people? It's not like multiple groups of 4 competing with each other.
I don't know if there's any PvP. I don't know exactly how that part works, but
Yeah, it's just the storm, the closing storm on the map is the thing that made me think. of
Oh
Fortnite.
wow, there's a ring that comes in. Oh, so you
Yeah.
can't just go out and find all the stuff.
Right.
no. So you kind of just have to like the elements of the map are randomized, like the dungeon stuff. So you come into the world and sort of just choose like, all right, let's go explore that area, see what we can find in the same way that you would do in sort of a Like where we dropping, boys, like
Okay.
in PUBG or Fortnite. So it seems
They
like the
showed
cycle
all-
is like you're playing for about an hour to do a like quote session if you made it all the way to the end. You can also like get downed and revive. So I forget exactly how it works. But like, in the midst of a boss fight, if you get downed, you can like use you almost have to like attack the other character like to fill a meter to get them up. And if you have like magic spells, you could like do that from a distance. I don't know. It's
Is this all explained in
different.
what they show? I haven't seen it.
no,
yet.
it's not.
Is it-
I was reading
Okay.
like folks who are out in LA got a chance to play it, ahead of the
Okay.
reveals. So there was a
previews.
there was a preview on IGN that I was perusing through that had.
Okay. That sounds
this.
cool, kind of.
It's different.
I just-
for sure.
Yeah, that's what I like is that it is so different from probably what anyone thought they would do as their next Elden Ring related thing.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, that seems like a weird swerve for them, but then I remembered like Chrome Hounds, and it's like, oh, they've actually done all kinds of weird multiplayer stuff before.
Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't say anything about how much it costs, did they? It sounds like maybe not a full price thing. Holy shit, I made it to the next checkpoint with the sword.
Wait, get there.
Holy shit.
Get there.
Get in there.
This is all I've wanted.
There you go.
It has been so long.
Rad's back in.
Oh fuck yeah. Woo. 4-2.
Wow.
Shit.
Why you gotta crush a man through?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Look.
No, you should have.
I've got Geometry Wars ready to go here.
You'll never
So
need
you
it.
know.
You will never need it because you are playing Volgarr. You're gonna win.
That sequence you just made it past, Brad, with the bee, I think might be the most challenging sequence in that whole world.
Yeah, I believe it. I finally died. Like this whole game is just coming up with a reproducible way to get through stuff, like that you can do every time. I think I finally figured out a pattern to get through the bees without getting hit.
Well, and there's also one of those little like bushes or whatever that reverses your controls briefly.
Yes,
right.
yes, God, that's the fucking problem.
That's the part that really fucks. Because then, yeah, you start to panic in like an otherwise controllable situation.
Treat just.
Just had enough.
No more.
Ooh.
Nice moves.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alex, what did you think of the, or I don't know if you saw, I assume you have heard from the Game Awards, the Balatro run there. A lot of awards.
Yeah. Didn't win Game of the Year though, right?
Did not win
Nope.
Game of the Year though.
Nope.
I was
Then
hoping
fuck
for the
the Game
Balatro
Awards.
Suite.
Yeah, same.
Did it win all its
No,
other
it's-
categories?
A lot of them.
I know it won a lot.
It won a lot of them. Yes, best indie game, I think best mobile game. Here's the thing. Astrobot won, right? I wasn't watching the show. That's the other game I would have been okay with winning,
Yeah.
so I'm fine.
For sure. Either one of those games winning sends a pretty good message, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, make great games.
Yeah, just make games that are fucking good.
Yeah, easy, yeah. Come on, easy message.
That easy.
Freaking
Just do it.
Lazy devs. Just,
Yeah. Like, why has no one thought of this? Just make games that are good. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Seriously. How
I'm
hard
gonna
could
explore
it
this in my
In
35-part
this
YouTube
essay, I
series
will
now on
explain.
Patreon. Why aren't games good? We're gonna solve it.
be? Snoop will do it. He'll crack the
Yeah.
code.
Yeah, no, bullet point number 1, not enough Snoop.
Yeah.
Start there, work backwards.
Yeah. You really regret
did,
putting on that wig as like a regular thing, don't you?
It's so tight. It's so tight. It's like
It is. It's super tight, Penny. Like it's very cool. Good job.
it's very tight.
Yeah, same.
All
Very
the kids say
skibbity.
it's super tight.
Super
I keep it tight.
I'm like, I keep it cringe. You keep it tight, Vinny.
I
You
keep
know?
it tight.
The kid thing.
High and tight. What were you going to say before I so rudely interrupted you, Vinny?
Playing in our chat, pointing out how awesome Sven is. Baldur's Gate 3. I did catch that when I was watching it. Fucking giving it to the.
That was serious.
Giving it to the industry.
Yeah, it was a good that and the like poor guy who got put on the spot with the Game Changers one where he made like the database to help folks find jobs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
kind of unfair for this one random person to like, hey, speak to this systemic collapse that's occurring in the video game labor market.
He spoke very well, though.
I think, he I thought he did a good job, and
I didn't see it. I read about it.
And like I have
yeah,
a,
it's worth
like a-
watching the speech and the little segment ahead of time, and like if Keeley, for somewhat understandable reasons, realizes he cannot be the vehicle for like speaking to any of that stuff, finding ways like that are a better way to address it than to not do it at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I have a friend who's a developer who has been laid off who posted like right after that and he was like, yeah, this guy is legit.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Cool.
Like this guy is an actual hero.
Good thing they gave you that up.
Yeah, it's almost like they knew.
How do I? Okay. That sucks.
And now you know.
Now I know. Now I know.
Don't worry, next time you're at that checkpoint, you'll get it again, so.
Come on, man, what the fuck?
Some real Mario stuff happening on yours, your Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah, they were a little
Very
womp
swampy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I could get some. Should I?
Put your booties on.
Did.
It's cold out there.
It is cold out.
It is. It is legitimate. I don't. How cold is it in New York?
It's like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 6 yesterday, and it's 23 today.
6.
0
6.
You got that lake effect.
Single digit.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Ate it.
Yeah, the Midwest. It's a fucking nightmare, man.
It's,
I don't know, that sounds kind of nice to me.
6? 6 is a little intense because 6 is real close to 0. Once you hit 0, you shouldn't even
That's
hibernate. That's
you
It
should
is my
either be in
natural-
Antarctica or inside.
so. That's Patrick. Is that 6? Like, I'm sorry. Did you say with a wind chill or that's 6?
That is without the wind chill.
Wow.
The wind chill was like -10 or something like that.
Oh man.
Ate it.
That's some like that's like you risk having a beard and walking into like a store or something and having some shit in your beard because like
Oh, yeah, for
some kind of moisture just is froze on there. You got dried something on there. That's too cold. That's just your breath is just freezing on stuff.
Well, it's stuff like that. That's the only time that I ever like 'cause the Midwest. I'm sure this is probably true like East Coast as well, or at least most parts of it. Like I never got a snow day. Like the only time school ever got canceled was because it was too cold. Like they were worried about frostbite for the kids that were waiting to get on the bus. So one time in elementary school, that's the one time school got canceled was like it would be dangerous to be outside for more than 7 minutes. So
Children are freezing still.
School is canceled.
Well, man, we would get out for like 3 inches.
Yeah. We would never get out because I lived in Florida.
Not by me.
There was no
You need
snow.
feet and feet of snow to get to have any chance.
Connor, did
I
you
never
say
get
you were
out for
in
less than
Florida?
6.
Yeah, I was in Florida, so we never got snow days. We got hurricane days though. A lot scarier.
It's a different kind of
that's a little
scary.
different.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, dude.
It was like chill if like the hurricane level was below like 2. If it was 2 or 1, you're like, actually it is kind of just like a little mini vacation. 3 and above, you're like, okay, it's a little creepy. It's a little, you know.
Let's just make it. Did I?
Hey,
I think you're good. I think you're done.
yeah.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Finally.
Wow, you beat Volgarr. Great job. Oh wait, you didn't beat Volgarr. There's still more Volgarr.
Back in this.
You are totally back in this. You're gonna win.
So Brad
I
is
have a-
3-2, right? Is that where
Yeah.
Brad is?
3-2.
Yeah.
So we're 4-4. Okay, 3-2. So
I'm
you're on. You're in 4-2. Just so everybody remembers.
Nice you've been.
It'll be
Just
fine.
make sure everyone's on the same page.
Yeah,
so we all know
yeah,
where
yeah.
we're
No,
from.
I was gonna mention. I was gonna.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not
I-
all on the same page. Brad is a full level behind, actually.
He's a full page behind, you know.
But he's still
depending
gonna
on
win.
you. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
Everybody
got
loves an
this.
underdog. Kato, what happened to Florida?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
General
Oh
question.
man, that's a really fucking heavy question to dump on one guy, man.
Yeah. Just
What are
like
you
doing? Everybody's kind of wondering.
Yeah.
You're on the inside. What's the hell's going on down there? What's going on down
I don't think it's Kato's fault at all.
It's a
really.
bad
No.
scene for sure. I mean, it's bad enough that I'm not going back this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family's coming up here. They're coming to New York for the holidays instead.
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's a fucking mess. And this is what happens when you don't have income tax.
I always wondered how that worked. Like how? I
Not
guess
well.
now I know. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah. You know, it's just like they only take money from the federal level for income stuff. So
But like, wouldn't if that were that easy, wouldn't just everybody do that?
well, the issue
Well,
is
Washington State also does that.
Is there like a high sales tax? Is there some other like?
I do believe its
It's-
sales tax is higher in those states.
yeah, I think it's like, what was it? It's not too bad. It was like 9% or something. Only 1% more
Yeah.
than New York. But the real thing is that they just don't pay for, like, there's a reason why the education is so bad. Like, schools are barely, even public schools that are supposed to just be funded. Like, I also went to magnet schools that didn't have any money, basically, because they weren't public in the same way. So they got less funds. We would have to run fundraisers all the time to, like, raise money for our school. And regular schools also have to do that sometimes, which is bonkers to me.
Was it like selling like candy bars and stuff?
Yeah, like they would do bake sales. They would do like, well, I also went to a performing and visual arts middle and high school. So like, they would do concerts. They would do
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
right?
Sell
Like,
tickets and stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
Sure.
The first elementary school I went to had to shut down because of some parents embezzled a bunch of money from it.
Oh my god.
What you're saying is it's bad everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Got it.
Fair.
After second grade, they're like, "Hey, guess what? You're going to public school." And I was like, "Wait, why?" It's because that school don't exist anymore. You got to go to the other one.
Yeah. Maybe there's like really high property taxes in Florida. Maybe you got to make up the difference somewhere, right?
That's a fair
I
point.
think the way to make up the difference is by not paying for public services.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah, because like,
Vinny,
they gotta pay
Vinny,
for
I'm going to
things,
continue
right?
saying
Like,
this. And it's,
Yeah, I don't know if you're fully getting this.
If the government doesn't do anything, there's no difference to make up.
Yeah.
Vinny, I'm not sure what part of this you're not getting. We have one garbage truck, and it's just the guy with a little like wagon behind him.
Now, to be fair, none of this applies to the Disney Economic Zone. They have their own thing going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, funded almost entirely by Disney.
Oh my god, how do I get through this?
Don't worry, when Disney eventually buys the state, finally you will get public services.
Oh no,
You'll also
Disney
have to do an
healthcare.
internship at Disney World, but like you will
Yeah,
get a public
right.
education.
Your trash will be picked up by a very large person and a very angry person dressed like a Disney princess.
I'm a certified surgeon. Come on in.
Well, I'm sorry, this is not recyclable plastic.
Sorts are fucking shit. Gosh.
Gorsh. Gorsh, I think you have a tumor.
Mickey, he's not full of stuffing.
They're about to make another, not Disney, Universal park over there. Like,
Another one?
Really?
yeah,
No, that's the giant expansion, right? They're adding 5 parks.
but that's its own. It's its own park.
Wait, it's a
Epic
new like,
Universe.
Epic Universe.
but like epic or like epic, the adjective epic.
Is Warren Spector making it? What the fuck?
It includes like, you know, the most kitted out version of the Nintendo
Yeah.
stuff, which includes a Donkey Kong and like Yoshi expansion. After we went to
has-
Disneyland this year, my kids have gotten obsessed with looking at theme park videos and needling them. When are we going to go to the real one, the real Disney? Okay.
Wow.
And
Wait, which one's the real Disney?
Disney World.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
It's just because it has more.
Yeah,
Just 'cause it has more.
no.
Yeah,
It's bigger,
exactly.
yeah.
yeah.
But also, that's terrible because Disneyland is the originator,
Is the
okay?
original
That's the
Disney.
real fucking Disney. It's the realest fucking Disney there is.
So it has Nintendo. It's got
Do you remember
the Harry Potter one, whatever that's called.
As a new Harry Potter thing. Do you remember the beginnings of
Hooray.
the Dark Universe? You remember that tweet?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
so
Yes.
Well,
they have
Is that where they're putting it?
villains.
the continue.
That's,
It's
that might
not
be
called
my
the Dark
favorite tweet.
Universe, but that's where like the Mummy and Frankenstein and Dracula.
Yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of that stuff. And,
Universal
Oh, you're
monsters.
telling me that like Russell Crowe isn't just going to be like hanging out there?
no,
That's where
unfortunately
they're
not.
putting it.
They probably could get Sophia Botella, but yeah, okay.
Oh my god, what the fuck do I do here?
It actually
Oh, I
is kind
remember
of sick.
Magic
They're,
King.
like doing a bunch of Universal Monsters expansions. Like, sure.
I want to die. I want to
They are
fucking die.
desperate to find a way to
Oh my God.
monetize that shit.
What the fuck? Why did I even do that? Wait, that chest wouldn't have even given me health, would it? I think it was just score? That man, what the fuck?
No.
If it's treasure, it
Big
does
one
technically
using
put you
Brad.
closer to a new life, right?
I might be right. I just got a new life, though. But I have full health. I have all the armor, so I don't think I can get anything else out of a chest now, right?
I think it just gives you a big treasure box.
Yeah, that's so I
Instead,
shouldn't have even I should not have even gone for that. Oh well.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
You live and you learn.
Well,
You think Universal? I have no idea, but I'm not a Disney person nor am I a Universal Parks person. But you think they are on a competitive level with Disney World? Their Florida park alone, like pound for pound income.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
Disney World crushes them in some.
I bet they are a very firm number 2,
Yeah.
but it is still way ahead of anyone else that is doing theme park shit.
Like Universal and Disney are way ahead.
Yes, they are both way ahead, and Disney is still way ahead of Universal. That would be my
okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that tracks. Busch Gardens are like a far third.
Way distant. Busch Gardens is the one that means something to me because it was
Sure.
literally in the town I grew up in. But
Yeah.
also, it is so distant third. It is literally a theme park of convenience.
Yeah, I wonder if Disney World probably costs also a ton to run.
Right.
So I wonder if Universal costs.
Not with all those tax incentives.
Yeah, I guess so. The Disney employees do they like people who work the parks? Does anybody know if they make like generally a fair wage, or are there problems? They must have a union. No, I shouldn't say they have a union.
They should have a union.
I want to say there was some talk about them unionizing at some point, though I don't know if they ever did.
Yeah. It's the issue is that they've got a built-in like workforce in Disney adults that will just be like, I want to be there because it's the happiest place on earth.
Interesting, sure.
But yeah, I don't think the Disney performers are paid especially well. Like, some of the ones that have been there the longest maybe make some money, but I think it is generally a thing that they are like, well, especially like at Disneyland, hey, there are so many fucking out-of-work actors who are willing to drive an hour south to have a job.
Sure.
We can just replace you.
God damn it.
Yeah, I wonder. That's a good point, Kato. How many people would just like work there for free?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
just,
there
like,
were people out there that would kill for Disney for free. Like, they would go out there and commit actual murders on Disney's behalf if it meant that they could get into the park for the day for the free.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Not for Universal, though. Universal
no, not a shit. Nobody is
Total.
fucking joining Universal's private army. They don't matter that much.
No.
At some point, maybe you could get a Potterhead in there. Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, those are not the people you want going into battle for you.
Still lots of Potter, but not J.K. Rowling fans out there being like, she only gets paid once for this new park. You can go there; it'll be okay.
It's paid once.
We did the math. We promised.
Oh.
It's just so funny too because it's based on Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts, I know.
The thing that they just fucking
God.
canceled.
Things he has created, yeah.
They didn't even make the third movie, did
Yep.
they?
Nope.
That's like right up there with Disney building all the Star Wars stuff around the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I mean, look, sometimes that works out. That Waterworld show is still going on because it was actually a good show, not because anyone today even really knows what Waterworld is. Maybe this will be the same. No, it won't. But maybe this will be the same.
Okay, alright.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I cannot fucking believe it.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so the number 3 theme park is apparently a Chinese-based company called OCT Enterprises, and then Universal is actually number 4.
Really? Wait, what's number 2?
Merlin Entertainments Group. They run the Legoland parks, some UK parks, and Madame Tussauds, like the whole chain.
Okay.
Oh,
But
okay,
we're
well,
talking overall,
like,
or just the one
yeah.
parks, though.
I was,
right?
I was kind of, like, because if you kind of factor into the Disney empire, I feel like that's unfair, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because they've got what, like 5 big parks internationally, right? There's like still
There's
Disney Japan.
Paris, there's Tokyo, there's the parks in Orlando, so there's 4 of those, and then the 2 in California, right? So,
There are 2 in California.
yeah, there's Disneyland, and then California Adventure is the other one.
Whoa, I didn't know about that.
It's like,
Is there in Australia?
I wouldn't be surprised, but Tokyo's
think so.
kind of close enough. In Australia, I feel like that probably covers it.
Man, that's that's a lot of parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do your kids like going to Disney? Like, have you gone? I assume you've gone at least once to one of those places with them. No,
no. We saved the
come up
money.
with them at all?
We saved the money. I think we're going to use it to probably go to Australia or Europe. I don't know. I think
that's sick.
Yeah, I think at this point we're like, I don't know.
But
there's this weird parent thing, right? You get into of like, oh, you got to go to Disney before the kids get too old. Like, there's like just this American, I feel like, very like, I got to Disney before. I'm a bad parent if I don't go. And I think we push through that, and we're like, yeah.
But Vinny, why spend all that money on international travel and like going, like whatever it costs to go to Europe these days? You could get the same experience going to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia, and get a tour of old world Europe, the likes of which you will never find in modern Europe.
I honestly thought you were about
and you could go to Water Country, USA. It's right next door.
I thought you were gonna say Epcot, but
yeah, that's exactly what I thought you were going with.
No, fuck Epcot.
You could taste the world at Epcot.
Look,
So
I went to
the
Disney.
funny thing is,
when I was
Vinny,
a kid.
we may split the difference in that we're trying to go to Paris next year as a family.
There you go.
And then go to Disney for like one day while we're there.
Oh, like Disney Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I kind of overanalyze everything, but I did the math, I did the budget, and this is from like when I made the budget back in like when my kids were born. So let's say 12 years ago when I made the budget. And I was like, man, okay, how long do we have to save? Like, if we want to do this right, and it still feels like this is just overpriced. I don't know. I can't justify what this would cost.
You kind of can't, like, you have to get, like, that's your problem though. Like, you just can't do that like, when we went this year, it was the first time I took that version of my hat off. Like, 'cause my wife was doing all the calculations. She's like, well, if we do this, we do that. I was like, look, we've never done anything like this as a family before. I want to have the easiest time, and I want to have the most pleasant time.
Yes.
So, you are also cautious with money, as I am. But if you think we should just do something, you don't have to ask or like put it through a family budgetary like, just get it. Like, we never do this. I want to just have a great time. So she did that, and we had a great time, and I just never asked her how much it cost.
So that's why I wanted to save up for it beforehand and put some buffer in there to be like, okay, if we're gonna do this, I don't want to have to worry about everything we're spending because I know it's going to be ridiculous, right? So like we'll just
You just have to eat it.
We'll have to eat it.
Here, like, yeah. So those Doritos, $12. That's fine.
Right.
I budgeted. The Doritos is $12.
I put a $2,000 Dorito budget right in the thing. It goes right in. Like I knew it. But then my bigger problem was also my older brother does Disney World on like a budget, like goes in like a tactical squad. He's got 4 kids. They go in, they drive down, they stay off park, they rent like a place, they go in for the day, they know everything they're gonna do, they bring their own food, they stay, they leave, they eat outside, they do the whole thing. And I'm like, how much does it cost? She's like, it's like $72 a day. You know, whatever it is. So, you know, like something ridiculous.
That sounds fucking miserable. Like that's
no way to live.
And they know how to do it. And I'm like, no, if I go down there, I want to stay like on the park, in the hotel with like the meals and the whole thing. He's like, you are insane. Just buy yourself a car instead. You know, and so like there's, but
oh my
god. Like as I was,
you got it though. You got it though.
You got this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like 2 more hits. Sorry.
Like, Vinny, I get it, and if that makes him happy, like he has to run his family and I get it. But I'm with you. It's like if I'm gonna do this, I just want to. I put a number in my head that's big.
Yeah.
And as long as we're underneath that, I don't care how much it costs. And that's how we operated it and had a great time.
Like,
I wasn't stressed. I never stressed about like every time I swipe the credit card, it's like we budgeted for this. It's like and so I get points. We've had more fun in Europe. Have fun in Europe, but like you kind of like that. I feel like the only way you can reasonably do that trip is just to say, I'm spending an obnoxious amount of money, and I have to just be okay with it.
I think the other thing that started getting a little bit on my radar, my nerves, was as I was, I'd look into it every year and be like, okay, we're gonna do it this year. Taking the time off is a little tough, and like scheduling. I also don't want to go in the summer. I want to go like when I want to go, when it's not super crowded. And then seeing the tiering they started doing with like their Genie Pass and like
Right. Right.
Oh yeah.
and that stuff just like, I don't like lines. Alex, we've had this discussion. Nobody likes lines, but I really don't like lines, and I don't really love people. So like,
There's two big problems with this then.
Yeah.
They might be insurmountable. I'm not sure.
So I don't know. Like again, it's nicely done.
Hell yeah, Brad. Hell yeah.
Good
Hell
stuff.
fucking yeah.
Good stuff.
You're gonna win.
Maybe we're on the wrong roll.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. But I'm happy for you, Brad.
Thank you.
Can't tell, but super psyched.
Super psyched.
But yeah,
Super
I
psyched.
think I would still go just to kind of check it out as a thing. Like my kids are also not Disney kids. Like they just
Sure.
they have no like.
That's helpful. Like if they're not like begging to go,
No.
like
Never
then it
begging
becomes
to
like
go.
a personal thing. Like, and
Don't
I think
really
you're right.
know
Like
the
there are a lot
characters.
of right.
Never like, oh, my friends are going to Disney, and be like, good for them. Good for them. You went on a fantastic academic museum tour of Europe.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tell your friends all about that then. Get some
Telling all
better
the friends on the schoolyard about beautiful Luxembourg.
Yeah, totally. Tell them how old the bricks were. Tell them. Mm-hmm. They were very old bricks. See? Can't get that at Disney. Yeah, but I went to Disney when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it. I have fond memories of doing it, and I think that also is like, yeah, that was a cool vacation when I was a child.
Now you're an adult.
I didn't mean that to
I
come out
think-
that harsh.
No.
If you went the way they do, I know they just changed the ride system, but when we went, it was before whatever the big shift. They made another change this summer. You have to have a conductor, and that would probably end up being you navigating the app to like guide everyone in what they should be doing. Like,
Yeah, I've heard about this.
even
Yes.
even once you throw out the money, and it's like I'll just pay whatever I need to pay to make this streamlined and skip whatever I need to skip. There's still like a bunch of bullshit you have to like. So that was me. Like I would load the ad up. I would like figure out like what the lines were and like split our family up appropriately because the kids are 4 years apart, so they can't ride on the same things together. And I was that. I took care of that for the family. But it's a lot like it's not like well I'm just gonna walk in the fast lane because I paid extra for the fast lane. Like it's not.
So it
no,
doesn't
that's the
work like
lightning
that?
lane. And you need to pick out a spot for a lightning lane that's at 120. But, my wife and the 4-year-old, they could go on something at 1140, so I'm going to book them for that. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just like doesn't sound fun to me. But the other thing I remember, I was years and years and years ago, like 7 years ago, back when Max was very small and my daughter was like 2. My parents had talked about maybe doing like a Disney thing with us, right? And I remember having a conversation being like, yeah, like maybe we'll go and, like we could book like the Disney brunch or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I don't think our kids will be into it. I don't know. And they're like, well,
not big brunch people yet.
or like it's like a mascot brunch or like the princesses come out or something. I'm not really sure, but I remember my wife and I being like, yeah, and I was like, I don't think they're way into it. And my wife was like, hey, but if they're not into it, we could just leave. And my parents were like, what? No, you can't leave. You pay for that thing, and then it's really expensive.
it is.
And
It's really
I remember
expensive.
I remember us being like, oh no, like this trip is never going to happen then, because if we can't be like, this sucks, we're just going somewhere else. I get it, we paid $300 for this, but we're not going to suffer through it with the kids. Like the kids are screaming, we're just fucking out. Like, and not being like, you can't. It was $300. That's not what we're doing. So that thing never happened. I saw right away the difference in like perspective of like, oh wait, you're thinking you're paying this for the kids to enjoy. No,
Yeah.
you're paying.
No.
You're paying this for all of us. Yeah.
Well, I honestly wonder if your family might not be better served, like, making Disneyland part of a larger, like, let's say Southern
LA,
California
totally.
trip, you know?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like your
Absolutely.
kids would enjoy a Disney experience. They do not want Disney immersion.
Well, they might now, but like I think like again, no fascination with the characters, but like
And that's what I mean.
maybe
you like
yeah,
experience
right,
the
like-
surrounding scenery and the rides and all that stuff, but you don't have to sit there and like have characters talk to you like they're real.
Right. No, that's to put it in the words of one Patrick Kupik, they might be like that's a little cringe, you know?
Yeah, it's a little skibbity for them, you know.
yeah.
I still don't know what that means. I still don't know. I know what it is, but I still don't know what it means
Yeah.
when anyone actually says that out loud.
Yeah, same.
You're doing a great job.
No, I'm not.
Did I say there's like Skibbity merch at like Target and stuff now?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
That would
Straight
yeah.
up, that straight up like has the G-Man on it. Like,
Yeah.
does Valve not have anything to say about that?
Maybe they're getting a cut.
My son who's 12 said brain rot is over. In now for him, and I said, but you still use it, and they said, well, we use it to make fun of brain rot, and I was like, you are not.
What does that
you are-
even fucking mean?
It's. I was like, you were just singing like a Skibbity song the other day. Like, yeah, but we were singing it kind of like to make fun of it, like yeah, like
They're
ironically.
learning irony.
Oh no!
Oh, Vinny, that's dangerous.
Ironic detachment. Oh, no.
They're learning
don't have
irony at speeds heretofore unseen by man.
I was like, I'm not sure you are though. I think you just still think it's funny. He did say one of his friends, because I ask him this maybe every 6 months, are the kids still rickrolling each other? This is how I judge where everybody is.
Oh my
He said,
God,
yeah.
Vinny.
And he said, yeah, somebody just rickrolled a friend the other day. And I was like,
Wow.
okay, good. You guys are still
Interesting.
I thought
yeah.
Rickrolling died when it was on the Macy's Day Parade. The Thanksgiving Day Parade, yeah. Macy's.
It might have been the height. It might maybe things have.
Fair question, Kato.
Saw some people the other day speaking wistfully about Numa Numa Guy, and that was when I realized, Jesus Christ, I should just die right now. No,
This has gone on too long.
it's not a bad meme or anything, but it was being talked about in this very, like, you kids don't understand the ancient memes of yore. You don't understand. Shit like this could last for like a year, and I just felt like I have nothing left for the world. There's nothing left to
Yeah.
offer. Like, everything has
No.
passed me by now.
You're not gonna get really into Skibbity?
No!
What era was Numa Numa?
It's like when we were at GameSpot,
mid-two-
maybe even a little before.
Yeah, like 2005 or 6, right?
Okay,
I think even
sure.
maybe slightly before that.
You know,
Some people had webcams, but not necessarily the ability to upload video on the internet with regularity.
Missed a
memes
bonus.
used to offer more to society.
Yeah, they meant something.
Well, like Numa Numa was how I learned that Romanian was a romance language and also the westernmost spoken romance language. You learn something
And
new
how
every
is-
day.
And how has that information benefited you in your day-to-day life?
You know,
How the?
I had a fun anecdote for a stream I was on, I guess.
There you go.
That
Good
counts.
answer.
That totally counts.
Good answer.
Oh shit, is that a boss?
See a health bar.
Oh my god.
I didn't find like the spot to get fully powered up though. Isn't that usually at like before every boss?
Maybe not every boss.
Maybe it's this. Damn.
It's a sick pair of boots.
That's all I get.
It's like a
Oh wait, hold on. Anything down here? Nope.
Nope, no, it's just
I thought maybe there's like a little hole. Like maybe I can go in there.
my hole.
This is my
Made
hole.
for me.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm used to being able to get like take some actual hits.
Well, you can take the one, right? You can do the boots.
Yeah. Miss anything? Oh damn, I'm gonna run out. Okay, you eventually run out of. I refuse to fight this boss. I'm gonna go see if I missed it.
Could be something under that stand. Who knows?
Come on. No, I don't think so. Damn. All right.
I was doing some. I was shopping around for some stocking stuffers because those are always tough to find for the kids. And saw this thing. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get myself some of these. They were like elastic shoelaces. Have you guys seen these? They're like,
you have to make them slip-ons?
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want those. Do you have them, Brad?
No, I've thought about getting some before.
Man, what kind of life have I been living with regular shoelaces?
I did buy some shoes that are just slip on out of the box, and highly recommend it.
Oh, I got converted to that a couple of years back. Like shoelaces?
Who needs them?
Just no more shoelaces.
I mean, what did you just buy?
I'm
Some
done.
Van slip-ons or something? Or
Mine are Skechers.
There's
but
a.
okay.
I got some Tevas like that.
Oh man,
They're
What a
slip-on.
nice lace.
They have two modes. I like to call one of them all-terrain mode. There's like using the back part. Oh, what would you call that? I don't know, like where your heel,
the heel of it.
the heel of it. You can either like slip it on like a slipper and like fold over the heel, like it's foldable.
Okay,
So
like
that's
you
like
step on it.
slipper mode, and then all-terrain
Yeah.
mode is you lift that up, and that's like a full shoe.
All-terrain mode.
I like it. Yeah.
It's like if I'm going like a block, I can just go in slipper mode, but if I'm like
Yeah.
going further, I gotta pull up the heel so it doesn't slip off.
I like it.
Slipping and sliding.
Okay.
All right, you should go all for in mode.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
all-terrain
you're in
mode to
slip
fight
and
the
slide mode.
snake.
Yeah. Pop that heel. Yeah, I think the world was done rotten by like Velcro being for kids. Like if we should really have claimed that as adults for our shoes. Velcro is a perfectly reasonable way to fasten your shoe. I know like laces are just dumb.
Finally, someone said it.
Yeah.
Someone stop being a coward instead of
Yeah.
we're all thinking.
Oh.
None of this fucking politically correct pro shoelace bullshit propaganda. Finally, the real talk.
Like little ropes on your shoes? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
This is like Middle Ages?
We peasants?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not making much progress on this guy.
I had this pair of shoes for my bike. They clip in. It's fucking Velcro and like this sick latch thing that like tightens up. And like, this is a fucking space shoe. Why am I just using this on my bike? This is great. Why don't we just have this for everything? Dumb laces.
Just bought some laces for my dogs because my old ones lost an aglet and they started
See?
to fray.
Problem with laces, yeah. You can just take a lighter to them and try and melt it.
No, I should have. Huh.
It never works. They think it's gonna work.
It doesn't
it never
quite
actually works right.
seal.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it always seems like a really good idea. It never quite works right.
All you get is like now your shoes have kind of a weird smell, kind of like a burnt plastic smell.
Totally. And that thing does stink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just at least put metal aglets on those things. Come on, like what are we
Yeah.
doing with these like plastic flimsy shit?
Seriously, it's that. We're just get rid of them. Just Velcro on.
Listen, you don't make money for shareholders by making metal aglets. All right, like that's not the growth mentality.
God damn it! Hate that.
If anything, if we can make the plastic cheaper, let's see if we can do that.
Yeah, seriously.
They definitely have. I've definitely been noticing my For Life docks coming back a little more.
Oh, you actually send them back?
Yeah, so I mean, it's
Man. They get rehealed?
It's For Life, and they like fix them for your
that's
entire
so
life.
cool.
But like at a certain point, they will just.
Maybe the quality of repair is not what it once was.
Well, no, it's just like the ones
They'll
that
send
get back
you
are like
repair.
obviously not good materials anymore. Like the leather's gotten more plasticky over time, and
Oh,
like,
bummer.
the heel doesn't last for like the sole like wears faster. Like I used to go like I think what 5 years the first time I had to replace them,
Hot dang.
and then it was like okay, I have to get a new one because the heel's worn through in 2 years now.
Oh man.
It's only like you pay like a fee of $35. So I'm getting new docks for $35, and they
That's
still look
really
good.
good. Do they still offer that for
No,
dogs?
you can't get
Oh.
new ones of those. They like ended the program ages ago, but like they still because they said
Honor
the
it.
words For Life, they still have to
Yeah.
honor it.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. Can
Yeah.
you pass those on to people? It's like,
I don't know if it's
Not
transferable
generational.
necessarily.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
how would anybody know?
I think it's for the life of the owner. Who knows?
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have to like submit like proof of ownership that like okay,
There's like
here's your
a
receipt?
yeah, I have like a specific code tied to my like boots that I have to tell them every
Wow.
time I do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the only reason I own docks now, 'cause otherwise they're really expensive.
Yeah.
I want to get those new ones, not new, but like apparently the manufacturers that made the old ones have kind of spun off and they're just making their own now.
Oh, but not for life. They're not doing that for life stuff anymore, huh?
No, but it's just like they're called like Soul of Air,
Oh wow.
like Soul of Air, because they have the bouncing soles was the Doc Martin trademark that they couldn't use. But apparently it's the old manufacturers, and we're making it how we used to. Like we haven't changed our manufacturing. Like they just use new people over there at Docs.
And so like what are we talking for a pair? Like 200, 300 more?
Yeah, it's like 250, 200.
Okay.
Seems like something like that.
Somebody posted a picture. I don't know if this is true or not, so I should probably look this up before I repeat this blasphemy. And I'm gonna look this up. Nawaba in our chat posted a picture of Croc Martin.
I don't think this is real.
Croc Martin?
I think this is a Photoshop that is meant to upset you.
It's just meant to make me angry.
Yeah.
And I really, really hope. Okay, I think these are fake. I think these are
I think
fake.
that they are not real.
Okay. Good. I will never forget. I think I don't know if we're sort of watchcast or something because we never watched Idiocracy for the watchcast, but I feel like in looking something up, the story behind the Crocs being in that movie with the producer. Do you guys know this story?
No.
I've heard a version of this story, but I can't remember.
Like the prop person was looking for the dumbest shoe that nobody would ever think anybody wears, and was able to get like a bunch of them because I guess they were a Kickstarter or something, or there was some kind of they were looking for funding and got a bunch of them. We're like, oh, okay, I found them, guys. Check these out. Check out these plastic shoes. And that prop person was
Listen.
right.
They're great if you're a professional chef. They're
Yeah,
very
I
comfortable to
guess.
stand around
Yeah,
in.
if you're standing for a very long time, I've heard that they're actually pretty comfortable, but
I would
do
not
look
want to present to
ridiculous.
another human being wearing them.
I don't. Are there not other very comfortable shoes to stand around in that are not made of plastic?
Yeah, but these are cheap.
Okay.
Also, but these come with little charms you can put on them. You can customize them.
Okay, well.
That's why the kids love them.
Yeah.
The kids?
Oh yeah,
I've seen grown adults running
my
around
God,
with those charms.
The kids love
Oh, well,
Crocs.
sure.
but the
Okay.
kids-
Yeah. I wasn't commenting that there wouldn't be adults, but
right.
yes,
Right.
kids have them because it becomes like a kind of a a little collectible thing.
There's like a whole bunch of kids that are like wearing Crocs. I see a lot of Crocs with socks and a lot of like
Careful,
like
you're
sandals
veering
and socks.
very close to Dr. Seuss territory here.
I see instead
sure.
Crocs.
Yeah.
I see that they're wearing socks.
I think Crocs are a fantastic thing for like the beach. They float, right? They're like if they fly off your feet, you'll find them in the water. Like I also like have a thing against Uggs. I'm not a fan. Like they just don't
They're
seem
not
like
good.
It seemed like a boot that is not meant to be a boot. It's like the Cybertruck, just not meant to do what it's what you're saying. It's
These boots are not meant for walking.
Yes.
This truck is not meant for driving. Unsafe at any speed.
I have seen more Cybertrucks in my neighborhood recently.
Yeah, they seem to be
escalating.
proliferating at an alarming rate.
Oh, come on.
Maybe you live fairly close to me. Have you seen the one that's like a matte black or something driving around?
Yeah, it's fucking. It looks
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Got this, Brad.
Fuck yeah!
Man, fuck.
I was just gonna say you're within striking distance, but
Thought for
you
a still
I
kind of are.
I really thought for a brief moment we were going to be on the same level again.
I'm sorry.
But he's
But
got a he's
you're
got
not that far behind.
Yeah, he's got to get a whole new level under his belt.
Whew. Are you in 4-2, Brad? Or are you still working through
Oh,
4-1?
I think I'm close-ish. I don't know.
4-1 is not super long.
Is that skull okay?
Ho. Heave
Skull's
ho.
right. Seems like that skull's ready to pop. One more.
Fracas's castle. Who's Fracas?
Oh my gosh.
Guy with a
What's
castle.
going on here?
He's coming
Dracula's
back to life.
castle?
He's coming back.
Am I at the Universal Epic Universe?
Look at that.
What's
That's a very.
No,
Quick.
you're at the legally distinct one down the street.
quick? What's fracas backwards? What's fracas backwards?
Alucard.
Sakarf?
It's Sakarf's castle.
Sakar's castle.
I mean, everyone knows that from the deep Volgarr lore.
The fuck is that?
The donut.
If I know, Kato.
The worst donut you've ever seen.
No, I wouldn't say that, but it's still a donut.
This is like a Christmas donut. It's like meant to look like a wreath.
I'm going more of a St. Patrick's Day donut.
Ooh.
The kind very hastily assembled at a Dunkin'.
Oh, gross.
There it is.
Brought it back.
A pang.
Did it ever really leave? Or was it just sort of nesting?
Just waiting for the right time to emerge. Benny, the more I stare at you wearing that wig, the more I just think you look like Jay Mascis.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, yeah.
It's like really not that far off.
My Halloween costume. Everybody gets it.
Come on. Fuck. Goddamn
All right, well,
heels.
we just have to get you a Volkswagen, and then we can recreate that meme image, and you will, in fact, have a Halloween costume.
Oh, I don't know the meme image. I should look it up.
It's Jay Maskus buying a Volkswagen. Just look it up. You'll
That's it?
you'll find it immediately.
Wow.
Some say it was the Numa Numa guy of, like, 2018. I don't fucking... Whenever that happened.
I think it was like tweeted by the dealership, wasn't it?
It was, yes, and he looks thrilled about it.
I mean, shit.
Oh, I have seen this.
And it does look like you. Just make your glasses red and give you a ball cap, and it's on.
Yeah.
You gotta get you some purple kicks, though.
I do not have purple kicks.
Is that an ultramarine you're fighting, Patrick?
Far off.
That picture, he truly feels the pain of everyone.
Yeah.
Of everyone at that dealership.
The fuck is this?
You should touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, put your butt on it. See what happens.
Damn it. Oh. How far does that?
Oh, this sucks for you.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Brad, you got this. This is your chance to really make some headway.
Yeah. We may be here a bit.
That's what I like to hear.
Shit.
It's kind of in donut electricity land right now.
Electric Donut Land.
What Marine Corps has the green armor? Where's Rob when you need him?
I didn't have from Halo?
Okay, yeah. The
John Halo?
Yeah. Mr. Halo.
Come on, man. Fucking.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, we're up.
There's a lot going on here. Brad.
Yeah. Much to consider.
This is so fucked.
Oh, that section sucks.
This game, man.
I can give you a tip if you so desire.
Nah, I just got here. I'll keep banging on it.
He'll suss it out.
Dear. Alex, I ran out of stuff to get my son for the drum kit. It's all too expensive now.
I mean, it was already expensive to begin with.
It was already expensive, but now it's like, oh my gosh!
What does he got? What does he have right now?
He's got his. So the cymbals were very expensive, but he's got his. I bought him like the new pads. I bought him some like I don't know what you call it, but like some things you can put on the snare drum to dampen the ring a little bit, like so the donuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bought him some new snares for the snare.
Like snare wires?
Snare wires that were like, oh, let's try these, upgrade these. New heads, new skins, or whatever you call them. Sticks he's got. And then at some point, it was the big ride cymbal was the big gift.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's always
And
the
then,
one.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, is the hi-hat more expensive? Because that's just two
It depends.
symbols.
You can get
Okay.
cheap hi-hats is the thing. It's just, they won't sound great. But, like, even a cheap ride cymbal is still very big.
Right.
Yes, it was very expensive. But now it's like, okay, pedals are expensive, like a kick pedal and
Look,
I don't know.
it's the child playing hockey of music.
Totally.
Like, it's just the amount of equipment you have to
Freaking
invest in
goalie.
is under-discussed and completely insane.
How do you get into
thought for
drums?
How do I get into drums?
How did he get into drums?
How did Mac into drums? Yeah, like where'd that come from?
He likes instruments that seem to be the like hardest thing to transport around instruments that nobody else is doing. Like,
Was he also
Just
playing the
in-
accordion?
yep, the accordion.
That's sick, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We
see
have-
the
we
through
have-
line there. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense. Got to build on that time with the accordion. Right to drum.
Accordion, French horn he's playing, which isn't necessarily big, but it is very funny seeing him as the. This year there was actually one other French horn player. There hasn't been for like years. And I was like, "How's that other French horn player?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, she actually practices. She's pretty good at French horn."
I think she's gonna main that French horn.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And my daughter somehow picked that up too. Like, not to be at that. Now she plays stand-up bass for her band, which is also a ridiculous thing to have to transport around.
Yeah, no, you're fucked. Sorry,
Yeah, it's
like you just are.
It's really terrible. Like drums and stand-up bass. It's like,
Yeah.
And we have a Prius, right?
Like you're
it's just
halfway to her just like wanting to cart a grand piano around.
Totally, yes, totally. Like there have literally been times when I have not been able to go with them where they're going because the bass has to be in the front seat and we can't fit. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna duck out of this one. I guess I'll just go play some Satisfactory or something. You guys have fun. Oh, dog fits. I don't fit though. Cool.
Well, just hope Max eventually settles on the accordion as his main because the drum equipment gets exponentially more expensive as the child gets older. And they want better stuff.
Fuck. You know, sometimes I think I want the better stuff instead of him when I'm like, oh man. And that's why I was looking really. He doesn't really ask for it. I'm like, I think we can get you a better hi-hat. And I looked it up and I was like, no, you're good.
No, we can't. Maybe one day you can get a better hi-hat, but we're not doing that.
That's you're way good.
Yeah.
Bird is just rude. No.
Why'd you have to say something, Kato? We don't talk about the bird here.
Rude birds.
Is the bird the word?
No, but I
It's a
hear they work
violent
for the
bird.
bourgeoisie.
Mm-hmm.
The birds would convict me.
The bourgeoisie.
Yeah, I was letting it just sit there. You know, I was like, nah, I don't have to say it. I don't have to say it. No one's got to say it.
That's what I'm here for. To say the things none of you cowards will.
I was really hoping there was a part there when we got in the drum set. I was like, well, this will be like a 5-year. I don't have to think about what to get for birthdays and Christmas and stuff, gifts. Like, it's just, you put this thing together. Because I'm what do you get a kid, like a 12-year-old who really likes video games when your dad has already bought all the video games?
Yeah,
Right.
dude, I run into that problem all the time. Where it's just like,
It's like,
I get any game you want to play. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it.
yeah,
It's like,
we got
that's
it
not
already.
like a.
Yeah. Like, I'm not getting you. I guess I need a gift card or something.
It's what every child craves now.
Give me that
Gift
Visa
cards.
gift card.
Yeah.
Purchasing
Dad,
power.
you got me a gift card to Applebee's. Hell yeah, man! You know what you can get there?
Fuck.
So you wanna
Jalapeno
go?
poppers, let's go! Happy birthday!
Let's go! Look, I got myself one too. Let's fucking go. Actually, he might be pretty sick.
My oldest does like getting Starbucks gift cards, even though she doesn't drink coffee. But like she just goes there to get hot chocolate, but it makes her feel like she's older. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty good one. He's getting a decent amount of video game related stuff, like some merch. He's into like getting controllers that have like, you know, the collector controllers, but he's always like 6 months to a year late, so they're all sold out, and then you got to buy them secondhand for like 20% markup
For eBay prices.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, just get more on top of your shit when you want these. Like, this Spider-Man controller's been out too long. It's sold out. Nobody has it.
Look, man, here's what you need to do, okay? You need to set up these bots on social media, and you need to make sure you are following Wario64 at all fucking times. You will not miss this. You will not have to pay a premium.
Sure, you get on and buy 20 of them.
Like, this is the secret knowledge you need to be imparting upon him.
Totally. That's why I got to get on that. Was it December 10th? Is the Helldivers controller pre-order? I know he's gonna want that one. And
I have my sicknesses of capitalism, but like special controllers just never ever appealed to me.
Same here. I like that Astrobot one. We were sent that one, and I did buy that 30th anniversary PlayStation one. That was mostly because I could.
Also, yes, good pointing out in the chat here, Mr. V. December 10th was 3 days ago.
Oh, sorry. No, is it December 20th? Sorry, December 20th.
I hope it's December 20th.
I think it might actually not be coming out until February.
It's not coming out, but they're taking pre-orders.
Oh, okay.
I gotta pre-order some of those Christmas lights from Technology Connections.
Did you do it yet?
No, but I watched the video, and now I gotta get my order in for next year.
Yeah, I did look them up too. Yeah,
Christmas light?
Yeah, apparently the
Why are you
holy
buying
grail
Christmas
of the holy grail of LED Christmas lights has been discovered.
Okay. What's
They're
unique
all-
about them?
They look like incandescents finally. Like finally somebody cracked the code and made LED Christmas lights that look like the classic incandescent.
Okay.
Although I'm not convinced they're going to be exactly the same. But
Like close enough?
anyway, after that video ran, they must have there was a run on them and they were super sold out for this year.
It does seem weird. I almost bought them, and I don't really even care that much, just because of the passion in that video, just because of the love that he has for those Christmas lights.
Oh yeah.
So wait, so this has been this guy who developed them. It's like this is what he did. Like he doesn't make anything else except this shit.
This is Technology Connections is the channel. It's the guy who did all the dishwasher videos, if you've seen those.
Okay.
He just has a passion for Christmas lights, and he just found a company doing it.
Did you see he found? I was kind of looking into when we talked about him. I was like, I wonder how big his following truly is, because I know he's very popular, but like, how much has he? Because I wish him all the best. Like, how much has he gotten out there? And it's quite a bit. Like he had like a. I guess there was he suggested this recall on braking lights that may be contributing to a recall or have contributed to a recall. Like, good for him.
Yeah, he's got like 3 million subscribers now. I think he's pretty influential.
The Ralph Nader of Christmas lights.
Yep.
That's right.
Finally, Somebody needed to do it.
Mm-hmm. Unsafe at any brightness.
Fucking damn it.
I can feel the pain in your heart.
I hate this. I hate this section.
Are we reaching our limit?
We might yeah. We might be hitting our natural endpoint.
Our wall.
Is this our Volgarr for 2024?
Doesn't sound like a winning mentality to me. It feels like maybe you guys are forgetting a little speech I gave a while ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to give it again. I don't know.
Oh
No,
my God.
I'm not doing that again.
As the
My
penguin.
throat didn't feel right for a day afterward.
As the penguin.
All right, maybe I still have the text. Let me see.
As Christopher
I probably
Walken.
don't, actually. I don't think I saved it.
It's all right.
So where is the current standing now? How many levels are we in, and where is everybody?
He's one level ahead of me again. Fucking shit.
Yeah, I'm 5-1. I have like one more orb to fill in on the skull.
The big
that's like
skull?
the in-between thing. So I think the way the last game worked was, you finish the worlds and then there's one more boss. So I suspect I have World 5 and then a final boss to go.
Okay.
My suspicion. So if I keep at the current pace, in theory I could finish it next time. But this, I'm having a lot of trouble here, and I scooted right through 4-1, but that is not happening in 5-1.
Yeah, I'm on 4-2 right now, so one level behind, I guess. What the fuck?
Well, don't worry. He's having a great time with 5-1.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like so many cool new ideas.
They start recycling enemies from the first game at some point, which I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They all blur together to me.
Like
I'm sure you're right. I'm sure they are.
Mm-hmm.
All those like armored bird, like swooping bird type enemies are straight out of the first game.
Right, we're on that airship or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess this might be their homeland then?
Shit.
I don't know
Have I
what to do there.
even hit a checkpoint? I don't think I have. I have not hit a checkpoint yet.
Patrick, you make a Game of the Year list yet?
We made so what happened last year was we did a Game of the Year podcast. The way we do the remap is like round robin. So everyone makes a top 10 list, and then you say my number 10 is whatever. And if it's higher on somebody else's list, you save the discussion until you reach that game at the highest point on like anyone's list. So if you
Pretty
listen
sure
to
we're
10
still
with someone
in that.
listening,
Yep. Got it.
someone
Pretty
does
sure
it
we're
one.
going to take that wholesale. Yep.
Yeah,
I stole it from another podcast, so
Yeah, I
you're
remember,
good to go.
I remember asking you
Not
a few months ago. I was like, man, I wish
yeah,
we could
not a
just steal that
Patrick
from you.
original. No, I took that
You were
from
like,
the
you're like, oh,
Flash
Format hot
podcast,
potato.
and they stole it from somebody else. So you're good. It's great. And the advantage of the format is that the game that somebody cares about the most, like you get to have the discussion about why it's great
Totally.
when it's the highest point on somebody's
That's
list.
right.
So
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
we did that, and the discussion was really good. But then when we had our first podcast in January after we came back, it was like everyone going like, "Oh, I wish I'd played this before I talked about
Yeah.
like we done my list. Like this definitely would have made it. Like I put Alan Wake at number 2, but now I finished it over the break, and I definitely would have put it at number 1. So when we came back, I was like, hey, I think my lesson from this is what if we just do Game of the Year in January, so that not that like you should treat your holiday break as like catch up on games for work, but let's just give the furthest. A lot of people still do that. I still like playing games even when I'm not, doing so for
The
work
Great Circle
purposes.
just dropped this week. Like we got
I know, and I think that
Yeah.
game is going to be fairly high on my list based on
Right.
what I've played so far. So yeah, we record them we're gonna record them sometime in January and give everyone a little extra space on it.
Sure.
Shit, man.
Oh, so then
Decent
take
chance
back
by
what I
Game of the
said.
Year just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Take back what I scrubbed kind of from the archive where I said we're stealing that thing. We are completely inventing that method whole cloth.
Right.
You guys copy it. That's up to you, man. I mean, your stuff's coming out later, so. Hard to tell.
That's true. Puts me in a bind. Decent chance by Game of the Year is just the same one that won last night, though. So.
Yeah. It's a very good game.
That seems like some bullshit there.
Yeah, I agree, Kato. I agree.
Yeah, that's how I describe it.
I've got no hits. I've got no upgrades. Like I'm just at the mercy of. Should I run through that section? I'm starting to think maybe I need to not stop being so meticulous with the enemies and just give myself some space from them. I think that might actually be the way to go. Not having any luck by trying to clear them out.
Kato or Patrick, did either of you play 1,000 Times Resist?
Started.
Yeah, we just talked about it. Kato played a little bit of it way back when it came out, and then I had promised to the community at some point that I would play it. They were like, this feels like a very remap game. I think at least like me and Kato would be pretty into it. So then over Thanksgiving, I started it and basically like shotgunned 11 hours of it.
Oh wow.
That week. I think it's very good. It's a very thoughtful, poetic, meaningful story. Has some of the it clearly doesn't have much of a budget, but like the art that it has is like really spectacular. I definitely recommend
Hair to hair,
it.
sister. Yeah.
Did you play it?
Almo. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I really liked it.
Yeah, me too.
It's the number one thing that I kept bringing up last night during the Game Awards of like the fact that that game isn't anywhere in this is kind of an indictment of the awards themselves.
Yeah, or like Tactical Breach Wizards wasn't there at all? Which
Sure,
is,
yeah.
Yeah,
There's just so many things that
I've seen some calls this year finally, which seem kind of overdue for like. It's less like ideas about how to reform the voting base for this thing, but more just saying like, hey, there's a real problem here because like. I think the best way I saw it put was like most of the judges, by being working games media people, are just going to be voting for the small number of things they have time to cover. No.
Well, yeah, Rob in
like-
particular had an issue with the best strategy. Obviously, strategy sim games are like a huge part of what Rob plays. And when the category came up, I was like, "Well, Rob, what do you think's going to win in this category?" He's like, "I don't know. These are like 5 wholly different genres, like within the genre of like strategy or simulation or whatever the categorization was." And part of it's like, well, we all know, like we voted on this stuff in the past. Like, there's often categories you're like, fucking man, I don't know. I'll put some shit down. And stuff like best fighting game, best strategy game is like probably. There should be like a sub-jury that is like helping like figure out the nominees for that category or something like that, so that it's a better representation of like what really was the best in that genre that year.
I mean, genres have always been really tough.
For sure.
And have only gotten harder and harder as
Way more
the decades
ill-defined.
as things have crossed over.
Yeah, I mean, the point here, I think, was that, like, the base of judges needs to be expanded beyond, like, day-to-day work in games media. Like, probably start including more developers or business people or you name it. People that are playing a much broader cross-section of games than just, like, this
Yeah,
is what I
I
covered
agree.
because this is what's going to get traffic.
I don't think we should include the business people.
I mean, I'm giving examples of
Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
people from other disciplines. There are plenty of, you know,
I mean, the Oscars are like voted on by.
right, yeah,
folks
like
in the
a
industry,
cross section
right?
of the whole industry. Like, should Dave Lang be a judge, for example?
That's a much more philosophical question than I'm prepared to get into right now.
is my point.
Should have been a judge.
All right. What are you gonna do here, Patrick?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do here? Let's try a
What you
different
gonna
tactic.
do, brother, when
try a
Volgarr
different
runs
tactic.
wild on you?
Okay, well that was a different tactic. It didn't produce any different results. Fuck. I wonder if I should start the level over. Maybe this is my issue.
Okay, we have.
I'm only at the first checkpoint,
These are
but
bold moves.
I have a better sense of how the enemies work now. And if I was here with one extra hit, I would have like a much better time with what's going on. So I'm wondering if I should start 5-1 over. Like, I lost like 3 hits in that little fucking electrical junction box.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
All right, I'm gonna give this one last shot, and maybe that's our sign that we should
Yeah,
we should end this stream.
when you're starting over.
Well, I died. Okay, well that's
a sign, all right.
Seconds.
We are out of business.
All right, Brad, why don't you take us home? with
Oh,
your run?
wait, are you just done?
Take it to the
I
bridge.
think I'm done.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Okay,
done.
all right. Yeah, I'm definitely getting there too. Oh, this part fucking sucks. Oh! Oh! Oh, God, I hate this part.
Oh, you went for this.
Oh, Bird!
this
What the fuck?
Bird doesn't want to go.
I skipped this one.
Nice.
Nope, nope. Fuck it. Oh, no!
No!
Keep going. Don't give up.
Oh, this part sucks.
Nice.
Yep. All that coming.
Nice.
Yeah, the fact that there's no way to destroy those boulders. Oh, my
Oh, it
God.
sucks. It sucks so much. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh!
It's doing it.
Always take a hit.
Really
right
doing
before
it.
the checkpoint. Always.
Right.
Nailed it.
But there was a chest down there, wasn't there?
Best not to think about it.
I'm just upset because there's a couple sections coming up here that are some of the meanest stuff I think that is in the game so far.
God damn it. All right.
I trust you to be a good judge of
give.
that.
I give.
All right. Well, another Volgarr the Viking stream in the books. I think that's probably going to do it for us in this series for 2024. This has been a constant delight. So thank you to Nextlander for doing this with us. This has been,
Come on.
but delight is a strong word, perhaps.
We will return.
I've enjoyed chatting with my friends, and then having to play Volgarr the Viking is like also a thing I'm doing on this side
We
of the stream.
have one slight order of business. Kato, do you think you could move Alex to the right of the frame a little bit?
Yeah.
I just want to show off my fudge hog.
Please do.
Oh, excuse me.
Move me wherever, man.
Get us banned from Twitch.
Oh, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see the fudge hog. There's the fudge hog.
There's the fudge hog.
Yeah. Check out that fudge hog.
And your tiny little Christmas tree.
Yep. I'm doing some decorating here. There's also an Eddie Riggs over there.
Oh, nice.
Behind every person's head is a little.
Yep. And there's a little Mega Man. Right? Anyway, sorry.
No, you're
Love
good.
it.
You're good. You're good. Well, what happened to the world of Nextlander this week?
I don't know.
What? We finished Silent Hill. we finished Silent Hill, and James got his. So yeah, we did that on.
He sure did.
Thursday. So it was Monday and Thursday. Ramblecast is up. Watchcast with
Batman Returns is up now.
Yeah.
The Long
Oh,
Kiss
so that's why you
Goodnight
had
is
Batman
next
on
week.
the brain. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing extremely violent movies that also vaguely take place around Christmas. So it's Batman Returns, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and then we are closing out the month with Eastern Promises, as one does.
Okay.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Wait, why is that so funny?
It's just it's a very violent film. I mean, I like the
Yeah.
movie. It's
Okay.
just
Sure.
It's nothing more festive than Viggo Mortensen's dick in a knife fight.
yeah.
I wasn't quite sure how
I don't think I've
violent
watched
we
the
were
movie
in
since
for.
it came out. That's probably the last good Cronenberg, right?
Oh, that's not true. But it is one of his best.
Okay. What came after that?
Well, there's that Crimes of the Future movie, which came out recently and was fairly
Oh, did you
well
like that?
received.
I thought it was. I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think it's like
Anyway.
his best movie, but
No. I'm glad
Yeah.
he's still. I didn't see the newest one. I know there's another one with like a gravestone and I forget. What
okay,
the
that I
premise
haven't
is.
seen, whatever that is.
Anyway, see, over at Remap, we had a new episode in the HOA. We were talking about how do you balance things you do in your place that would make you happy, but maybe don't necessarily like imbue the home with value, but it's value for you. And what cost really is that? We had an episode of Remap Radio. We had Austin Walker come through while Rob has had some work being done in his condo. And then, obviously we also talked over the Game Awards, where you can check that out on YouTube. And the Remap Radio, like I said, is already up. But I think that's going to take us out on the stream. Thank you, Kato, for running production today. And thanks to Nextlander for hanging out. We'll see everyone, I don't know, sometime in January. We'll figure out, get on the book for another one of these. But hope everyone has a nice and happy holiday. And we'll see you in January.